Hello and welcome to Nikolay's genetics lessons, and today's problem is: in a tropical human population in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, for an autosomal locus determining presence-absence of pigment in the skin, the frequency of the albinism, which is homozygous recessive, is 1 in 10,000. The frequency of the heterozygous is approximately, and you have to choose a correct answer. As usual, I recommend you to pause video here, try to solve this problem on your own first, and when you would be ready, you can run video again and you can compare your answer with my answer and explanation. So we are going to use a Hardy-Weinberg formula in order to solve this problem. So in this formula we have two alleles. So frequency would equal, so frequency of the three genotypes would be when we have two alleles in population for this particular locus, which is allele P and Q, so squared, and once again allele P would be dominant allele, allele Q would be recessive allele. So let me put it here. So P stands for the dominant allele A and Q stands for the recessive allele A, and squared means diploid organism. So in diploid organism we may have three genotypes that these two alleles can produce. So this is going to be P squared plus 2PQ plus Q squared, and all this would equal to 1, and 1 here is equal to 100%. So once again we can put genotypes here on top. So P squared stands for the homozygous dominant genotype, 2PQ stands for the heterozygous genotype, and Q squared stands for the homozygous recessive genotype. If we know that frequency of the homozygous recessive genotype is 1 out of 10,000, this is frequency, one more time, of occurrence of this genetic disorder, and we can see it. It would manifest itself when both alleles would be defective, and we see such people in this population with a frequency of 1 in 10,000. So this phenotype, when we see it, means this genotype. So in order to find number or frequency of the heterozygotes in this population, we need to know frequency of the recessive allele and dominant allele, and we would be able easily to calculate the frequency of the heterozygotes. So how we are going to find frequency of the allele A? We basically just have to take a square root of this number. So frequency of the, so we know that Q squared equals to 1 in 10,000. So Q would equal, we have just to take a square root, and we are going to get Q. So Q would equal to 1 in 100. So 1/100th. And this instantly gives us idea the frequency of the P allele. So if P plus Q frequencies of these two alleles that present for this locus would equal to 1, and we know that frequency of the Q allele is 1 out of 100, so 1/100th. We know that frequency of the P allele would be 99 over 100. So we are going to get 100 over 100, or 1. So once again we know that the frequency of the P would equal to 99 over 100. And in our formula, as you see, in order to find the frequency of the heterozygotes, we just have to put now numbers. So basically we have to multiply, so frequency of the heterozygous genotype would equal to 2 multiplied by frequency of the P allele or dominant allele A, which is 99 over 100, and multiplied by 1 over 100. So we are going to get 99 divided by 100 and multiplied by 2. So basically that means 1 over 50. This is going to be a frequency of the heterozygous genotype in this population, and as you see, this is answer A. We also can give an answer in percentage form because 1 out of 50 equals also to 2%. We also can say that 2% equals to 0.02. So you may find on your exam different variants. It can be this number, or this number, but basically all these numbers are the same. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please write your comments, questions if you have any. Share this video with your classmates, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.